jungle. As you can see, I'm on the subreddit for jungle, and this is pretty much where my jungle journey began. I'm making trap beats since I started making beats a year ago. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I just stumbled on something on r/jungle. It was this. Alright, so, and I immediately fell in love with it. I was like, what is this? I need to know everything about this. But I jumped the gun with it because I didn't go and research. What did I do? I decided to make a beat immediately. So, in my head, instead of doing research, I thought that jungle is just anything that makes your head do this. So these guys are listening to on YouTube. The name is Piri and Tommy, and their music sounds like this. I'm listening to this, and my head is going. In my head, I'm like, oh, this is jungle. Right? A quick disclaimer: this is not jungle. This is more like drum and bass, D&B. It isn't really jungle. I won't lie to you, I actually still don't know what's jungle and what's not jungle. I don't think this is jungle, but I heard the song. I used this as my bass for my own jungle track. So I heard the song, I heard the drums, I downloaded the drums, and not downloaded, like I interpreted the drums in my head, and I went to Logic, and this was what I made as my first jungle track. This is my first jungle track, or what I thought was jungle, and it is how it sounds. Yeah, that was my first track, and I thought to myself, let me post it on r/jungle, my first jungle track. And what I did not expect was this. So this is my post on r/jungle, 30 upvotes, which is actually quite a lot for a sub for this size. And then if you take a look at the comments, the top comments, I'm not seeing anything that makes it particularly jungle-y. And I was like, damn. Did I misread what jungle was? Did I misunderstand the assignment? And that brings us to what we have right now. I decided to try again, make a different jungle track. I'm not done, and I'm just gonna make the rest of the beats on camera. So I'm gonna explain what I did up until now, right? So first things first, I listened to the comments and it said I didn't add any of the classic jungle breaks. So a staple in jungle is the amen break, which is this. And as I said before, I've not been making beats for that long, so I didn't use this audio track because I don't know how to speed it up, it's too slow. And then what I decided to do was just recreate everything I'm hearing. So I don't know if you can hear, but you can hear a cymbal, king, and then that's what I have right here. Yeah, and then you can also hear the kick. The kick goes like that's what I try to do here. And then the snares. Yeah, that's my amen break. And then I laid down some chords. And yeah, I made the bass very subby and very mellow. And together, I guess what's this? So you may be wondering, like, what is this over here? So what I did was I took all of my drums and I made it into one audio file. And here we go, this is everything, this is my drums. and then I chopped them up into this. Then I was watching some jungle tutorials, and what I saw, some people on Ableton, what they do is they have like the amen break, right? And then they chop it up and then mix and match different parts of their break so that they can get different sounds of the drum. And I thought that was so cool, and I decided to do the same. So all together it sounds like this. I think that sounds more jungle than the last one, right? Coming crazy. So, well, obviously the beat is not finished. So right now, what I want to do is finish the beat. Alright, so this is what I have so far. And right now, I want to add like more things, because all I have right now is just like a loop. And I already have this sound. And that's what I'm thinking. So let's go over into piano roll. Alright, so this is what I came up with. This is how it sounds on its own. And this is how it sounds together. Doesn't come in yet, it comes in now. And the reason why I didn't I left a space because I think I want to add another kind of sound. I think I want to add like a flute, like a so I found this sound, Celtic tin whistle. This could work. So I already did the melody written down. So this is the melody on its own. Let's hear it together. Okay, so I decided to change it from flute to an electric piano, because I feel like electric piano is like very 2000s. And I feel like my banana is clashing with my piano, so I'm just gonna reduce that a lot. Reduce it to the point that I can hear it, just about hear it. Yeah, I can hear it. So let's hear everything together one more time. Alright, and that's what I have so far. Okay, so what I've done now, I just duplicated what I had here and I pasted it over here, but I did something different with the drums though, so let's just hear it together. This is how the drums sounded in the first part. So that was the first part of the drums. I remember how I got all of this. I had one big audio file, then I just started chopping them up differently. So for the second part, I chopped it up differently than the first part. So this is how it sounds. So let's hear everything together, not from the beginning, just the second part. Now that's it, and I don't know about you, but I don't know what else to add. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do in this space. So I'm gonna add like a break. Maybe I'm gonna change up the progression and change up the drums, change the vibe, almost like a bridge. Yeah, something different. I already have the idea in my head. Okay, so I have the chord progression all laid out. This is how it sounds. And for the drums I used for this section, I didn't chop up the same audio file I've been using for everything else. I decided to create a whole new file, and I decided to play, changing the pitch of the drums, so maybe adding like a much more slower percussive element. So let me show you what I did with the drums. So yeah. Now the drums I came up with. Obviously I can't take full credit. I think this break was made by a jungle DJ. I think it was Acid Rain was the name of the track. It's leaving my memory, and obviously I took inspiration from that and I added my own spin, right? So yeah, let's hear it one more time. Yeah, I added a typical amen in the middle just to make it go crazy, because I remember in the original Reddit post somebody said go crazy, and that's what I'm doing. I hope I'm not going too crazy. So let's hear everything together, just the chords and the drums. So I'm just going to switch. Now obviously, since this is a whole new progression, I can't have the same bass line, so I already went in MIDI and I created a new bass line to go with the chords. And the same thing, new progression, we can't have the same lead, and I already went in MIDI to create a new lead. Alright, and that's my entire break. I'm not adding anything else after that. And then to fully bring it back, what I thought in my head was, as we're going to reach the end of the break, I want something like then and that's what I did right here. So yeah, that's the entire beat. So let me just bring it back to the main melody and we can listen to everything together. Alright, so now I brought back the main melody. This is our intro, where the beat starts. This is our break. This is our return from the break, and this is our little outro. So everything together, this is how it sounds. And that's the beat. If I was to give this beat a rating or grade, I'll give it a B plus or maybe a C, because I don't know, I think I've not listened to enough jungle yet to really grasp my head around this genre, but this is what I could come up with for now. So yeah.